day two of my Legend of the Tiger documentary. So, as I was saying yesterday, I was telling y'all a story about my grandma. Uh, I didn't want to really mention this, but I said I'm doing a tell all. Might as well tell it. So in that apartment building that I was showing y'all, there were these. It was a late night. I remember it was kind of cold, and there used to be a balcony on that one little area. And I remember me and my grandma were standing on the balcony, and we seen these two white fellas that had passed by. It looked like they were doing dominoes or something, and it was crazy because I remember that night very well. Um, yeah, me and my grandma, we had wanted some pizza. We really wanted some pizza really bad. My grandfather was working at the time. Yeah. Um, he was still doing music, but he had a job at this current time, and he wasn't home. And I remember at this time, me and my grandma was real hungry. We really wanted some pizza, man. It was crazy. That's back when Domino's was really good at the time. But anywho, so I remember I goes in the crib with my grandma. We go in there, it's nice and quiet and stuff. All of a sudden, it's a big bang knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. So my grandma, she has me go into my bedroom, which was a small bedroom at the time because it was a small apartment. But this is the beginning, right? So anyhow, I remember she had me go into the bedroom. She said, "Go in there, don't make a sound, be very quiet." So I'm like, at this time, probably like 3, 4, Um, I don't know what's going on. Not really scared, but just like curious, like what's going on. So I could hear um, one of the white men coming there. They sound like they was looking for my grandfather. I can't say for certain, but I remember um, they came in, and for a long time, um, I didn't hear no sound. I didn't hear no sound. It was very quiet. For some time later, um, I came out into the living room. My grandma was sitting down, I think, right at a table or something. Um, and I remember I talked to her. I'm like, what's going on? And she had told me with certain things like kind of cloud. I don't remember too much of that part of the conversation. But she told me what was going on. And, like she basically just was like saying everything's gonna be alright, everything's gonna be okay and stuff. To this day, I still don't know what really happened, what really went down, but it was kind of crazy night that night. Anyhow, so I remember we were still hungry. The guys, the white man, they had left and everything, but we were still hungry. And granted, I had not came home from work at this time yet, but I kept asking my grandma what was going on, and she didn't really want to talk about it. So I don't know that portion of the story. But anyhow, the night continues, my grandfather comes home. He finally comes home. He must have knew he was hungry. He must have knew he was under some damn dominoes because that's what he comes home with. Yep, you guessed it, dominoes. And that's the end of part 2, or well, day 2. Stay tuned for day 3. Peace.